Did you know just a handful of the wrong snack can raise your blood sugar for hours? But the right handful, it could help bring it back down, fast. If you're diabetic, you already know how exhausting it is. The constant checking, the sugar crashes, the worry after every meal. Sometimes it feels like your body is working against you. And no matter how careful you are, your numbers just won't stay steady. But what if I told you that something as small as the nuts in your pantry could be one of your most powerful tools? Not pills, not expensive powders, just 5 types of nuts, backed by science, that actually help lower blood sugar naturally and effectively. In this video, we're breaking down the top 5 best nuts every diabetic should eat. You'll learn how each nut works inside your body, how it affects your insulin levels, and the best way to eat them for real results. We've helped thousands of people just like you take back control of their blood sugar with real food, real science, and zero fluff. So if you're tired of guessing what works and just want simple, proven tips, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the first nut on our list and why it might be the most underrated diabetes-friendly food out there. 1. Almonds. The crunchy shield for your blood sugar. Let's start with one of the most trusted, delicious, and powerful nuts for diabetics, almonds. You might have seen them in granola bars or trail mixes, but almonds are more than just a convenient snack. They're a natural tool for controlling blood sugar and protecting your heart. Here's why. Almonds are rich in fiber, healthy fats, and powerful antioxidants. A trio that works together to slow down sugar absorption in your bloodstream. That means fewer spikes, more stability, and better energy throughout the day. Now, let's talk science. A 2011 study found that people with type 2 diabetes who ate almonds regularly for just 12 weeks had better blood sugar control and lower risk of heart disease. A follow-up study in 2017 extended that timeline to 24 weeks, and the benefits only grew stronger. Why? Because almonds don't just help your sugar, they help your cholesterol too. For many people with diabetes, bad LDL cholesterol runs high, putting their heart at risk. Almonds help lower LDL and raise HDL, the good cholesterol that keeps your arteries clean. And that's huge. Heart disease is one of the biggest complications of diabetes, so anything that protects both your blood sugar and your heart, that's a win. But the magic doesn't stop there. Almonds also help you feel full longer thanks to their fiber and fat. And if you're trying to lose weight or prevent weight gain, which is key in managing type 2 diabetes, that feeling of fullness is priceless. They're also packed with vitamin E, a strong antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation and protect your blood vessels. That's a big deal for diabetics, since inflammation and poor circulation often go hand in hand with high blood sugar. So how do you add almonds into your daily life? Simple. Just a small handful, about 23 almonds a day, can make a difference. Eat them raw, toss them on your salad, or blend them into a smoothie. Just don't go overboard, since they're calorie dense. The best part? You're not giving up flavor or joy. You're swapping empty snacks for something that nourishes and protects you from the inside out. And speaking of delicious protection, the next nut on our list is not only creamy and satisfying, but it's also one of the best natural sources of magnesium, a mineral that diabetics are often lacking. Let's dive into nut number 2. Walnuts, the omega-3 secret diabetics overlook. Now, if almonds are the reliable classic, walnuts are the quiet warrior, powerful but often underestimated. Let's gently shift gears and talk about these brain-shaped nuts that are doing far more than just boosting memory. Why are walnuts so important for people with diabetes? Simple. They fight 2 of your biggest enemies, inflammation and insulin resistance. Here's what the science says. A study from BMJ Open Diabetes Research and Care followed people at risk for diabetes. Half were given a low-calorie diet, while the other half got a walnut-rich one. After 6 months, both groups maintained healthy weight, but the walnut group saw a real improvement in cholesterol ratios. HDL, the good cholesterol, went up, LDL, the bad one, dropped. That's big news for your heart and your blood sugar. But here's where it gets even more exciting. In a separate study tracking over 34,000 people, researchers found that those who regularly ate walnuts had up to 50% lower risk of developing diabetes. Not from taking medicine, not from complicated routines, just eating walnuts. So what's the magic in these crunchy little powerhouses? First, they're packed with plant-based omega-3s, a type of fat your body loves. Omega-3s are famous for reducing inflammation, and inflammation is a huge problem for diabetics. It damages cells, messes with insulin, and raises the risk of heart problems. Second, walnuts are rich in fiber. That means slower sugar absorption, steadier energy, and fewer spikes. And finally, walnuts contain a wide range of antioxidants, natural protectors that fight oxidative stress, something most diabetics struggle with every day. But let's be real, it's not just about nutrients, it's about feeling empowered. Knowing that something as simple as a handful of walnuts can support your health makes managing diabetes feel a little less overwhelming. Add them to salads, oatmeal, smoothies, or just grab them plain as a snack. About 1 ounce a day, that's around 14 walnut halves, is all it takes to start seeing the benefits. And while walnuts fight inflammation from the inside, the next nut we're about to explore helps you stay full longer and supports weight loss. A double win for diabetics. Let's take a closer look at nut number 3. Cashews, the creamy nut that loves your blood sugar. Now let's talk about one of the creamiest, most addictive nuts on the planet, cashews. You might think something that tastes this good couldn't possibly be healthy, but for people with diabetes, cashews are a hidden gem. Here's why they matter. Cashews are packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind that helps balance your cholesterol levels. That means more HDL, good cholesterol, less LDL, bad cholesterol, and better heart protection, something every diabetic needs to prioritize. In fact, a 2018 study with 300 type 2 diabetics found something remarkable. After just 12 weeks on a cashew-rich diet, participants showed lower blood pressure, higher HDL cholesterol, and most importantly, no negative changes in blood sugar or weight. That's huge. A tasty snack that helps your heart without hurting your blood sugar? That's rare. But cashews don't stop there. They're also an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral that many diabetics are low in. Why does that matter? Because magnesium plays a vital role in insulin sensitivity, helping your cells respond better to insulin, so your body can control sugar more effectively. Cashews also contain vitamin E and other antioxidants, which help fight oxidative stress, one of the silent enemies in diabetes. By protecting your cells from damage, these nutrients support long-term health and reduce complications. And the best part? Cashews are versatile. You can snack on them straight out of the bag, toss them in salads, blend them into smoothies, or even bake them into healthy treats. Just keep your portions in check. About 18 cashews or 1 ounce is perfect. That's enough to get all the benefits without going overboard on calories. It's comforting to know that managing diabetes doesn't have to mean giving up joy in food. Cashews are proof that delicious can also be healing. Up next, a crunchy green nut that's not only fun to eat, but also known to lower fasting blood sugar in clinical studies. Let's dive into nut number 4. Pistachios, the green gold for diabetic hearts. Let's keep the momentum going and talk about one of the most satisfying nuts out there, pistachios. They're crunchy, flavorful, and fun to eat, but more importantly, they're loaded with nutrients that make them a diabetic-friendly powerhouse. So what makes pistachios so special? The answer lies in their perfect blend of fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants, all of which work together to support stable blood sugar and better heart health. A 2015 clinical study put pistachios to the test. Participants with type 2 diabetes who followed a pistachio-rich diet for just 4 weeks experienced major improvements. A better HDL to LDL cholesterol ratio, lower triglycerides, a key marker of heart health. And guess what? These benefits came without harming their blood sugar levels. That's the kind of win diabetics dream of. The magic comes from pistachios' monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. These healthy fats are known for lowering bad LDL cholesterol and raising good HDL, helping keep your arteries clean and your heart strong. And for people living with diabetes, protecting the heart isn't optional, it's essential. But the benefits don't stop there. Pistachios are also full of vitamin E and polyphenols, two powerful antioxidants that fight oxidative stress and inflammation. Why does that matter? Because chronic inflammation plays a huge role in diabetes complications, from nerve damage to kidney problems. By reducing inflammation, pistachios don't just manage blood sugar, they protect your whole body. Now here's where it gets even better. Pistachios are easy to add to your routine. Eat them on their own as a snack, toss them into salads for that perfect crunch, or sprinkle them over yogurt and oatmeal. You can even blend them into smoothies or use them in healthy baking. Just be mindful of portions. About 1 ounce, roughly 49 pistachios, is all you need to reap the benefits without going overboard on calories. It's amazing how something so small can have such a powerful impact. And if you've been craving a snack that's both tasty and supportive of your health goals, pistachios deliver on all fronts. But we're not done yet. The next nut might surprise you. It's sweet, buttery, and loaded with blood sugar balancing nutrients that even some doctors overlook. Let's uncover nut number 5. Peanuts, the everyday nut that packs a serious punch. Now let's talk about a nut you probably already have in your kitchen: peanuts. They might seem basic compared to almonds or pistachios, but don't let that fool you. Peanuts are a quiet powerhouse when it comes to managing blood sugar. So, what makes peanuts so special? It's their perfect trio of protein, fiber, and healthy fats. A combination that helps regulate blood sugar, support heart health, and keep cravings in check. In a 2013 study focused on obese women at risk of type 2 diabetes, researchers discovered something surprising. Adding peanuts to the diet not only improved blood sugar control, but also reduced cravings. That's a huge win for anyone trying to prevent or manage diabetes, because fewer cravings equals fewer sugar spikes equals better overall control. Let's break it down. Fiber slows down digestion, so sugars from your meals enter the bloodstream more gradually. Protein helps maintain lean muscle, which supports a healthy metabolism. A key factor in blood sugar stability. Healthy fats, like monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats in peanuts, help protect your heart. And that's essential, because diabetes and heart disease often go hand in hand. But maybe the biggest hidden benefit of peanuts is how they help you feel full longer. For people with diabetes, this means fewer snack attacks and a better chance at managing weight, especially dangerous belly fat that worsens insulin resistance. And the best part? Peanuts are easy to enjoy. Grab a small handful as a snack, toss them into salads, or smear some peanut butter on whole grain toast. You can even add peanut butter to smoothies or oatmeal for that rich, satisfying flavor. Just make sure you're choosing unsalted, unsweetened versions, and stick to about 1 ounce per serving to avoid extra calories. Peanuts prove that diabetes management doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. Sometimes the simplest foods give your body exactly what it needs to thrive. And now that we've uncovered the 5 most powerful nuts for blood sugar control, it's time to tie everything together and show you how to turn these nuts into a daily habit that supports long-term health. Let's wrap it up in the conclusion. So now you know a handful of the right nuts isn't just a snack. It's a powerful tool to help lower blood sugar, protect your heart, and give your body the nutrients it truly needs. From almonds to peanuts, each nut offers its own unique benefit. But together, they form a simple, natural way to take back control over your health, one bite at a time. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making smarter choices more often. Swapping chips for pistachios, choosing raw over salted, being mindful of portions. These little steps can create real change. But even the best foods work better with guidance. So, if you're thinking about adding these nuts to your daily routine, talk with your doctor or dietitian to make sure it fits your health plan. Now it's your turn. Which of these 5 nuts do you already enjoy? And which one are you most excited to try? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this video helped you feel more confident in managing your blood sugar, hit that subscribe button and check out our next video on more natural ways to beat diabetes. Thanks for watching, take care of your health, and we'll see you in the next one.